Hey YouTube, what's going on, man? It's Cam 3XL. Here doing a short video in response to something that I saw this morning. Hey, Ajprepper put up a video about prepping with no support, and it was really just a video about how she and her husband kind of came to be on the same page about this journey of being prepared for the unexpected, and how it's usually one partner that's got it on their mind and it takes the other one a little while to get there. Um, and she's asking a lot of questions and she's putting herself out there to be sort of the moderator voice for people who are still on the fence. A lot of real talk, a lot of I've been there too moments, and I think it could be real helpful to a lot of people. So check out her channel. It's AJ Prepper. I'll put it down in the box once this is done. But one of the concepts that she brought up that made me laugh a little bit, but I think is really true, is that a lot of people who don't consider themselves preppers really are. My in-laws were depression kids, and they wouldn't tell you they were preppers if their life depended on it. You know, they consider themselves normal, middle-class, suburban living folks. Um, but their utility room is basically a stocked-out pantry. Between that and the deep freezes there and in the basement, you could live in that house for 3, 4 months easily without ever going out to the store. They never considered it prepping. It's just the way they manage their resources. You know, my father-in-law is 77 years old. He periodically will clear a tree out of their backyard, and he goes out and chops wood because that's his preferred form of exercise. Now, the fact that, you know, during the colder months, once every 3 or 4 weeks, they show up with a minivan full of wood at my house because Dad's been out the back exercising. It's just a nice byproduct. But, you know, they're folks that wouldn't consider themselves preppers, but they are. I would say that most of us that are walking up and down the aisle shopping at Costco and Sam's Club, we're not buying 2 and 3 days worth of groceries when we go into places like that. You know, we have large families, we have busy schedules, so we're buying for the month. You know, we're buying for the next 2 weeks minimum, but we're buying supplies a month at a time. If you're a couponer, you know, you're cutting your bill because you intend on acquiring as much as you possibly can and saving your resources. So, you know, all of those things are activities that help you prepare for the what if, help you prepare for a lack of income, help you prepare for a lack of time to get back out and do stuff later on. So before you call your husband nuts because he wants to start collecting 5 gallon buckets, you know, you just might realize that you've been prepping for years before he ever brought the first bucket in the house. And if you take a look in your linen closet and in your pantries and in every nook and cranny of storage space that you have, many of you are already there. The book I got here, it's Octavia Butler. This is like a collection of her novels, actually. I started reading her last year only because she was another one that talked about very prepper-like attitudes and concepts, but just didn't call it that. And she had a series, the parable of this sower and the parable of the talents, that was about a post-apocalyptic America where, you know, communities were kind of gated in, protecting against the roving hordes. And there's a young girl who kind of saw what nobody else wanted to deal with, even after the bad times had come. And she constantly put stuff away, and she constantly had a bag ready to go. And when it came time to hit the road and be gone, she did, and she could. And she was able to keep other people alive and, you know, able to start a community of gathering and skill sets. And it was a phenomenal sci-fi futuristic story about issues that you and I and this whole community sits and talks about every day. There's a lot of practical information there. So I've just kind of fallen in love with the way this woman's mind works. Great reading. Look her up if you see anything by her. And you have a bent to dystopia or science fiction stuff. Phenomenal writer. And apple left over from lunch, and my new tactical bag that I try to get in the back of every shot that I take now. It's my EDC. But I'm sitting here at work. You guys have seen that image. some of my other videos before. Beautiful downtown Baltimore. Just want to say thank you to Jeep 1952 and to his partner Ajprepper, and you know, remember that what we're doing is about taking care of people. I mean, it's cool to show off the guns and the knives and the food storage and letting everybody know what we've done so far. But it's more important to start some of these conversations. It'll start dialogue, get some people thinking, and let each other know that we're here to help. And I care about other families almost as much as I care about my own. I don't want anybody to be caught out there. I can't afford to prep for you all. I can only prep for mine. But if I can put a bug in your ear that gets you to prep for yours too, now that's one less family I have to worry about. All right? So, this is Cam3XL. I'm signing off. You guys have a great week. And remember, weaker people have made it through tougher shit. We can do this, people. Bye.